tight in Jesse's long legs.
완료되었습니다. 같은 카드를 가져.
I could holler at you, baby. I'm just not unnatural. Not natural. You like fancy, classy effort. There's no dress shirts in my dresser. In my dresser. So why would I wait in line to love you? Cause I wouldn't waste time trying to I'm holding. Dealing on the drugs. These evil foul face, man, I leave you cold. Jumping it down in the hole. I'm nothing more, servant of the Lord. Servant of the Lord. Servant of the Holy. Wanted me drown. Holding me down. So why would I wait in line? Trying to love you.
Step up.
Cause I wouldn't waste time trying to rush you.
Cut it with your spoon.
You gotta find someone tinier to feel bad for you.
Board express train at line number 9. 어디?
It's pretty nice. Will it go down in the next couple days?
Few hours. I get home where I'm like, well, back to bed I go. Depression.
Vegetables. Did you when you post them?
Yeah. The guy, the character name play. I hope you don't mind that I'm using my chopsticks. I don't mind.
미치냐?
감사합니다.
이 계란 여기 맞아요.
네네. A clarifying question. You didn't. Thanks. I don't like it. Oh, you don't like mushrooms?
저희가 옆에 인천 아이는 폴로송토라는 드실 때 향 같이 어우러져서 드시면 좀더 맛있어요. 스트로베리 향을 같이
Why couldn't I do it? Guys, quit cheesing me. Every day's been a good day. This feels very Alice in Wonderland. I'm just in a savage mood. Oh yeah. ice cube is so
University, sweetheart. That we broke up.
Wait, I have to drink this sample?
Yeah. Try again. Make sure. Trying to do this. Wait, craft single line.